Hey, what's up you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another Marvel Legends action figure review on the 2025 Spider-Man Retro Card Waves. Kaine, the original clone of Spider-Man. And I have been excited for this figure. While we've had other iterations of Kaine in action figure form from Marvel Legends, we've never gotten the original. So I'm stoked to finally have this very interesting character design. I can see things that I'm not liking about it already, but we'll get into that in a moment. It says imperfect clone in several languages on the front. On the back, you can see the little blueprint image. There's the read-up over there. If you want to read it, go ahead and pause it right now. There's the other figures from the wave. Nothing on the top or on the bottom. So let's get to it and crack this thing open. And if you're trying to get your Marvel Legends, you can do so.
Big! Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below.
And here is Kaine out of the packaging, and a pretty solid figure, man. I don't have too many complaints about it. Well, I have a lot of small complaints, and not even nitpicks, things that I really think Hasbro could have done differently that probably wouldn't have cost them a whole lot of money, that would have made this even better, but I do like the sculpted detail that I'm seeing throughout on this guy. So anyway, let's get a closer look at the figure, and we'll take a look at the accessories as we look at the figure, which aren't many, which is one of my gripes. So Kaine is the very first clone of Peter Parker. I don't know if this is him getting tossed in the hot furnace thing and it was him that came back, or was it Ben Reilly? Anyway, this clone does not hold together very well, and it's part of the madness and the extra powers or the extra enhanced strength that he gets. And I do think that the design of this character is really cool. I did like him back in the day as a kid, and I'm happy to have him now as a figure. It's just that I wish he came with an interchangeable head. That would be cool. The hair color is wrong. That really bothers me. If you could see this Kaine head sculpt right here that came with the Scarlet Spider, it's just a totally wrong hair color. And the rest of the figure, aside from this pink or fuchsia color right here and the navy blue, like the colors are wrong. Like this whole tattered pattern right here is supposed to be gray instead of blue. And yeah, it's just weird seeing the hair color just wrong and this also being wrong. I think they pulled from this image from a Google search. It looks like it was just this one image they found right here. That's my biggest complaint with you, Hasbro. Do just a little bit more research, man. Go through some panels. Dig in, man. But anyway, the body mold does look pretty good. It looks like they used the mold from the S.H.I.E.L.D. Agent 3-pack, but of course redid it right here with some digital sculpting. Well, the head pops off easier than I'd like, and we might as well take this off right over here just to see, because I think it came out looking pretty good. I do like how all the lines are just not painted, but also sculpted on there. So that's cool. All these little spikes and everything. You can see that tattered pattern going throughout. I do like the cape, except I wish the collar was cut down just a little bit. We already have this hair in the way, which, by the way, head sculpt does look good as far as sculpt goes. I like how you can see that fabric stretching. You can see the mouth underneath a little bit. That's really cool. I just feel like the eyes are a little too close together. I don't know if that's just me or not, but when taking some of the photos. But anyway, yeah, I wish they cut this down a little bit. Maybe, correct, I guess, but still just kind of harder to articulate. You'll see that in just a minute. But yeah, looking at the legs, they remind me of the S.H.I.E.L.D. Agent 3-pack figures. And I do like these spikes right here. It's fairly pliable, but damn, they're supposed to be gray. This is all supposed to be gray right here. I like the navy blue, though. The navy blue, the hot pink, it works. I just wish it had a little bit of black. I mean, this guy's supposed to look like he was in the gutter or something. He should look dirty. Maybe a brown wash on this. I do like how it has a subtle texture in the sculpt on the outside of the cape. And then, yeah, you can see these little fin thingies again. We get two on the arms. I like how they don't break easily. They're not too pokey. They're looking pretty good. I do like the paint applications, by the way, even though I do complain about the color choice. The application part of it is actually fairly accurate. Like, they really did hit the mark with these. There's a few minor inconsistent spots, little dabs missing right over there, whatever, but for the most part, the placement is very solid. Hey, we get peg holes at the bottom of the feet, too. Yeah, when I get further away and I look at this, I mean, this dude's supposed to look like he just climbed out of a gutter. So giving him, the bright pink with no dirt on it, giving him the bright tan color with no dirt on it, it bothers me. Anyway, we do have a ball joint with a hinge right over here. Ah, damn it. And you can't get him to look up very far at all just because everything just gets in the way. So he'll tilt his head up just a little bit, can tilt the head downward. I really wish we got multiple heads with this figure. That would have been really nice. And again, It's really tricky to pose this head around without it popping off. It's still on there. I have to demonstrate by holding it by the head. So it can look down side to side, barely wobbles, pivots, but you get butterfly joints right in here. And you can move this shoulder up and outward that much. You're going to get more clearance right here with the cape. So you can move this arm outward a little bit more so. And yeah, the butterfly joints actually work out pretty well too. They move forward very nicely and back enough for me. And you could rotate forward, rotate back. You get the bicep swivel, pinless double jointed elbows, all the hands turn side to side and hinge up and down. You have the U-joint ab crunch forward, crunches back that much, horizontal waist cut right here, then the hips move outward that far, heel kick forward that much and not back much, upper thigh cut, and then you get the pinless double jointed knees, which by the way, I did have to heat up this figure, forgot to mention that earlier. It did help heating it up for sure. It's cold as hell in this garage though, but anyway, I wish we had a calf cut of some sort. I get it with the spikes, that would have been really hard to figure out, maybe like directly in half right here, I don't know, but yeah, I wish we had a calf cut. We don't get that, but the ankles do move down, they do move up a bunch, and he has beautiful ankle pivot. Now to measure out this Kaine figure, you can see that it is standing just a little over that 6.5 inch mark with that big old hair. And here's your Kaine comparison. We have the Scarlet Spider version and we have the Chasm version, and I believe it was the Scarlet Spider version that came with this Kaine head sculpt that I just dropped. And to show you a head swap real quick, oh yeah, that ports on nicely and looks really good. I do like that. Then here's Kaine next to Dum Dum Dugan from the S.H.I.E.L.D. 3-pack, and that's where a bunch of these parts came from with this figure. The shoulders, biceps, legs right over there. Of course, torso is different and everything. They may have taken the parts from this from a different figure, but I can't remember off the top of my head. Then here's Kaine next to his brothers. We have the Renew Your Vows Spider-Man, and we have the actual Scarlet Spider, the unaltered Scarlet Spider. But when you see the photos of me having Kaine and Scarlet Spider fight, well, you know damn straight I'm using the Frecky Custom. Then here's Kaine next to the other figures from the wave. We have Electro, Spider-Boy, Chameleon, and Spider-Man Unlimited. Expect an Agent Venom review coming up this Saturday. And then here's Kaine next to your average 6-inch scale figure. We have the Marvel Legends Big Time Letdown Spider-Man. Hey, brother. No touchy. Oh, no touchy. No touchy. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to show some love by hitting that like button. And if you want to see more content coming your way from this channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And if you want to enjoy the channel perks, well, you can hit that join button or check the Patreon link below. And this Kaine figure, man, there are things that I do like about it. I think they did a good job with the paint apps as far as applying them correctly and not, you know, giving us too little blue paint or whatever. It's just the color choices, man. I mentioned that quite a bit already, and that bothers me, but I do like the frame of it. I think the body mold choice for Kaine is actually really good. He does look a little bit bigger, not too much bigger, but in my eyes, I feel like he kind of just fits that slightly larger look. Almost like a symbiote suit Spider-Man, kind of like extra powered up Spider-Man size, which is like splitting hairs, you know what I mean? It's kind of hard to hit that mark. So for that, the bulk of him, I think actually looks all right. I do like that part of it. But yeah, if we got a cloth cape with some bendy wire, that would have been way cooler than the plastic. Hope Hasbro gets involved with that. Again, the color choices really bothered me. The articulation's okay, not great. I have complaints all over the place, dude, but I'm happy to have a Kaine. And customizing this guy's looking kind of hard too, which I'm going to have to do. But anyway, price point around 25 bucks and a whole bunch of customizing. I'm going to give this Kaine a Sud rating of...
It's not too bad.
And I'd like to know what you guys think. This would actually take considerable amount of time, you know, painting, you know, the tattered pattern, painting the hair. Yeah, I'm going to do the hair first. That tan color just really bothers me. Anyway, I want to know what you think. Leave a comment down below. If you want to see a photo gallery of images, it's up at MarvelousNews.com. You can follow me on social media on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, and on whatnot. And I will catch you guys later. Peace.
That's crispy.
Hey, new ShartimusPrime videos. Hey, you should click one. Yeah, click on one of them. Or subscribe if you haven't.
Your face,